Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aries, I love your energy. Especially those of you that are kind of learning to embody that Emperor and the Empress vibe. Hey, that balance coming in. Oh my goodness, Aries. So what do we got here? You got the Eight of Wands, the Hangman energy, there with the Queen of Cups, there with that, oh my goodness. There's a water sign energy you need to be mindful of here, Aries, but you've been pulling that energy for a minute. So I don't know if this is a friendship vibe with you, a romantic option, a romantic opportunity. Just say no. Because there's something with that. Someone's going to like change their philosophy or change something up or wants to kind of change the balance of something, but it's going to benefit them more than it's going to benefit you. So definitely no X energy on this. Work, love, life vibes, especially when it comes to like work energy. Oh, some of you, the romantic vibes. Your ex is still a snake. There's the Six of Wands. Oi, there's the King of Wands. There's someone who's not single either. Oh. Someone could want to apologize. This is like an ex wanting to apologize about something. But no, that's not the vibe. There with the Two of Wands. Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups. There at the Temperance Angel. Some of you messy work vibes. Those of you that turned down a relationship or partnership in the workplace. Yeah, that relationship or that King of Wands could want to come back around, but that is not the right time. I feel like this should be more work related with you, or you should be prioritizing like work options or work opportunities here and keeping it very higher vibrational. Because a Sagittarius energy is given HR vibes. Especially if you know somebody like only dates in the workplace. Or those of you, if it's frowned upon you dating in the workplace. You know, a lot of places you have to disclose if you're in a relationship or partnership. There's a interesting dynamic going on for you. I feel like those of you that stayed single, because the energy with you is given like the single, kind of low maintenance Emperor and Empress energy. That's why for some of you, I feel like the Emperor, the Empress energy is almost like work related when it comes to you. Oh, look at that, the Six of Wands. Because it kind of feels like a promotion energy with you, or you get like some kind of, maybe it's a pay raise as well. Because you avoided, those of you that don't date in the workplace. Those of you that don't date in the workplace. Over the Eight of Swords there is the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups. Those of you that don't date in the workplace. There with the Five of Wands. Those of you that understand the hierarchy of that kind of relationship or partnership. Aries, I don't know why I feel like you keep cross-watching when it comes to a situationship energy with you. So there's almost like, why are you doubting like your choices here? So keep maintaining this kind of positive sort of perspective and viewpoint on things, and don't let your emotions get clouded. Don't let your emotions kind of cloud your judgment as well. Because, damn, someone is definitely very messy. This is like dating in the workplace vibe. Especially if you have that conversation or you have to have that conversation. Now, Aries, this could be you, because the Temperance Angel is feeling more like HR vibes. Oh, the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Hey, is this romantic energy? The Ten of Pentacles, there's the Tower vibes, and there, oh. Some of you get a better opportunity, or you get that promotion because if HR is looking at your looking at you for promotion, those of you that didn't play this sort of dating in the workplace energy, that could put you at the top of the list because you don't date in the workplace. Makes you a better choice when it comes to promotion energy as well. So if you're wondering if you should have taken that offer, that opportunity, or started dating in the workplace, but for whatever reason you decided that wasn't, because you were far more focused on like promotion energy. So you're more forward thinking than a lot of your counterparts here, Aries. That's why I feel like you're single, or you're very mindful of any sort of codependent options or opportunities that you do have. So you work well with others, you get along great with others, but at the same time, you definitely establish and maintain very healthy boundaries. You're definitely far more forward thinking. So you know when it comes to like promotions, this is what you pay attention to. Now, if you do HR, Aries, this could be kind of what makes you different. Aries, some of you, maybe you only show up in the equation when people do make shitty choices when it comes to interpersonal relationships or partnerships, especially in the workplace vibe. I look at that energy with you. I don't know, if you keep cross-watching, wondering if that was the right choice. There's way too much of a cross-watcher energy, or those of you doubting like the options or the opportunities with you. That's what I find odd. With your vibe here, Aries. Do watch your favorite astrologer. I feel like with whatever this kind of situationship energy is, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Especially if you're focused more on promotion. So you know the dating in the workplace isn't like the best or the smartest kind of option or opportunity. This could be friendship vibes, but I feel like for some of you it's more of like a romantic energy. But take what's yours and leave what's not. Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You know better. That's why you're kind of far more focused on yourself. If this isn't a romantic relationship or partnership, this could have been like a business opportunity. Or if you had the chance to work with somebody and you chose to just kind of do your own thing here, this is like what sets you apart. And for some of you, brings you that promotion energy as well. You're definitely the odd one out in this. So while everyone else was doing one thing, you were over here kind of focusing on your own. If you're going to school, if you're taking classes, you're like learning and growing and kind of, you got your priorities straight here. This is like really good promotion energy. Some of you are seriously going to get a promotion just because you don't date in the workplace. You're kind of like a very neutral option or opportunity for somebody. And that really does make an interesting, it makes you very interesting. The crosswatcher vibe with you is weird. So if you're, I feel like that's you. If you're doubting that, maybe you think that should have been the right choice for you and it's not. So if you're cross-watching when it comes to like that, you didn't really miss out on anything. But some of you, I don't think you're understanding like the realities of that kind of option or opportunity. Because you're different from everybody else. So if everybody else is partying and like dating and doing all kinds of, it's almost like a frivolous energy here. You were far more focused on like promotion vibes. This is really good if you're taking classes. So you could either be going back to school, maybe you're getting your bachelor's, maybe you're thinking about getting your master's. Some of you, maybe you're going to go for that doctorate. Because you definitely have some higher ambitions here than anyone else around you. But you're not the high maintenance. You're not a high maintenance Aries. What's the lovers with the Nine of Swords? Do you have a Gemini rising or a Gemini moon? That's actually a very positive energy with you. I get the Leo vibes. So if you're thinking about a failed, I don't want to say it. Some of you, it's a failed option or opportunity. But if you keep like cross watching the vibe here, you realize that it wasn't like the right kind of option or opportunity with you. Aries, some of you with that Gemini energy, the Leo energy, there with the Nine of Swords. You could be non-binary. You could maybe you have pronouns, or your relationships or partnerships for you. You're very unique. Because you're definitely far more focused on achieving your dreams or goals than what you are maybe with the interpersonals. Damn, Aries. Nine of Wands, the Moon vibes, the King of Swords, the Three of Swords. There, some of you, if this is dealing with like a workplace relationship or partnership, you could get that promotion because someone was very messy with regard to their interpersonals. But this, I feel like you avoided this kind of messy vibe. Oh my goodness. Aries, Aries, Aries. Those of you in particular, go get your bachelor's, get your master's, or go for that doctorate. But some of you, this is going to put you behind with regard to maybe relationships or partnerships because you are prioritizing yourself. When everyone else is working on like hooking up with everybody or getting into romantic relationships or partnerships, or they're far more focused on the sort of emotional side of relationships or partnerships, you're far more focused on yourself. This is going to make you an oddity, though. You know that, right? Because you have prioritized yourself. And maybe you haven't had as many relationships or partnerships that other people feel like you should, but there's a reason for that. You're definitely not a messy energy. Um, some of you get that promotion because you definitely are not a messy energy. Um, Someone should definitely apply for their master's or go for their doctorate here because I feel like this is like the perfect time for you. Don't be trying to compare yourself to others as well because I feel like for some of you, this is like completely different. So when everybody else was like getting married or focusing on dating, you were like, oh. You could definitely have pronouns or your kind of viewpoint on relationships or partnerships kind of set you apart as well. It's a very unique vibe with you. Don't be like doubting things as well because you're going to be glad that you prioritize things when it comes to your decision making. I do feel like you need to go for that master's or go for that doctorate. So when everybody else is like choosing a romantic partner with regard to whether getting higher education, and then there's you that you weren't dating, you didn't let your um, mm, Whatever that energy is with you, it's complicated, it's unique, and it's different, and it's separate from you. So take what's yours and leave what's not. So you're not going to be having regrets, because there's like diploma energy on this. So I mean, if you're thinking about it, get your master's and get your doctorate. Do all of that now, so that way you have time for everything else. Some of you, someone could kind of have given you that option or opportunity here. Someone could be wanting to settle down, and you're like, no, I feel like you need to go for that master's and then go for the doctorate if that's what you want. Or when everybody else was getting into relationships or partnerships, you were far more focused. Oh my goodness, Aries, look at you go. You're the least high maintenance when it comes to this energy with you. Some of you, this could be, are you going to choose that relationship or partnership over a promotion? I definitely don't see you being somebody who would date in the workplace. Maybe some of you, if you're into HR, because Temperance Angel is given like HR vibes. So that could be something that you're into. 24, Gemini energy. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. 10, deliver your greatest gift to the world. Yeah, you were on your own sort of vibe there. So this is those of you that really haven't had complicated relationships or partnerships because you were always making smart choices. Don't doubt something here, because I feel like some of you, if you're wishing you'd have dated more or had more interpersonal relationships or partnerships, I feel like you were far more focused on, so you got your bachelor's, you got your master's, and then you went and got your doctorate. So you got all the basics out of the way, while everyone else was kind of almost having a personal life or a romantic life. But I feel like even the dating energy with you, there's something that kind of sets you apart. So it's not like it's given like pronouns, non-binary, or you're just different. Maybe you've not had as much experience, right? That's actually a positive for you, because there are so many interesting vibes with you. Some of you could have that conversation with somebody, and maybe they're wishing they'd have been as focused as you were. So if you're wanting to go back and get your master's, or maybe some of you get your bachelor's, then go to your master's, and then go to your doctorate, I feel like you should. Those of you that specifying that maybe you're into like sociology or psychology on this as well. Or some of you, this could be business management as well. I don't know. There's something different about you, but you're going to be happy that you made the choices that you did make. So you are seriously happy single, because you definitely prioritize. You had goals and achievements. So I don't know if you're cross-watching and wishing that you'd done more. You're going to be happy with the choices that you made. Some of you do. This is interesting. Go back to school. Some of you get your bachelor's. Some of you get your master's. Go for that doctorate if that's what you want. Quit comparing yourself with regard to others with the interpersonals. That's why this has like a psychology vibe to it, or those of you with like upper management. Those of you that don't let dating or your interpersonals kind of disrupt like your logical way of thinking. So you avoided a lot of the drama energy. You definitely, that's definitely not what you're interested in. Some of you can get a promotion because you are the least complicated. For fuck's sake, Aries. Take what's yours and leave what's not. I love your energy. You are a lower maintenance Aries here. That's what I like about this with you. But it's an interesting sort of vibe. Some of you, an interesting conversation. So Someone needs to get their master's and then just go get the doctorate while you're kind of focused. And then you'll have time for like relationships or partnerships. But others of you, you're going to get judged for that because why aren't you dating? Some of you, there's something unique about you anyway that kind of sets you apart when it comes to this. But it works out great for you. You are absolutely not tempted. So I almost feel like you're like asexual here. I don't know. Your energy is amazing though. You're pulling the Gemini vibe, so I don't feel like you're gonna be single for long, but you'll know if the vibe is right. But it's a very uncomplicated like relationship or partnership with you. Especially if you're different and unique here, Aries. Really good work vibes, really good work love life energy on this. Those of you that's wanting to go back and get your master's or go for your doctorate, now would be the perfect time because it is giving that energy. Or those of you that you got your bachelor's, you did your master's, and then you're going for your doctorate. Quit comparing yourself to everybody else because I don't feel like you have all these not so positive romantic relationships or partnerships. So you probably haven't experienced a lot of the drama that everybody else has with regard to those relationships or partnerships. Be mindful of the cross-watching energy with you as well, Aries. Um, I don't know that that's your energy, though. So, I don't know. Be mindful if you're cross-watching. I don't know. You're not going to be single for long, but whatever that means for you. Oh, look at you grow, Aries. I love this. You like philosophy, mythology, so you probably know Latin. You definitely have read the classics. You're a very interesting person. So you like astrology or astronomy or uh, some of you, this is an interesting sci-fi vibe as well. Your path was definitely different and unique, and quit comparing yourself to everybody else because that's what makes the difference with you. Especially those of you that don't have the dramatic kind of relationships or the dramatic romantic kind of relationships or partnerships. Because you were far more prioritized and focused on achieving dreams or goals than everybody else was. Ooh, good for you, Aries. Good for you, Aries. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours and leave what's not. Peace, love, and light, Aries.